This is yet another serendipitous commentary, this time upon the film Clue. You have it. What a sinister configuration of clouds. The wings blow. Is that a 1938 Roadster? You don't see any of those anymore. It's that combined with a Hearst. Slot. Coin slot activated gated community entrance, please. Outside, coming. Oh, this film's got it all. It's got dramatic music, hilltop mounted European foreboding ass castle mansions, murder, everything. It's classy. Gargoyles. Shake, rattle, and roll. Take them down and plans. That might be a misogynistic song. Oh, 1954. New England, 1954. Is that a sanitary way to clean a glass? Use blade sharpener.
Everything all right, Mr. Tyler?
Dinner will be ready at 7:30.
Threatened you with a knife.
It is Colonel Mustard, isn't it?
No, that's not my name. My name is Clue.
But tonight, you may well feel obliged to my employer for the use of an alias.
Mustard. Dijon mustard.
Yvette, would you attend to the Colonel and give him anything he requires? Within reason, that is.
Implied.
For Wadsworth, I was...
Why does the door look like books? Am I trapped? Which might imply that later on I'll ask you to do something unreasonable.
Do you know who I am?
Only that you are to be known as Mrs. White.
Yes, it said so in the letter.
Yes, I was
But
informed.
why?
To maintain the fidelity between the subtext of volatile reality entertainment information and the board game that it is derived from. Oh, that's right. I can smell it right through my fishnet. What do you call that? A funeral veil?
Ah,
Thanks. I'm late for dinner date.
Me too. Where are you going?
Let's see. Hill House, off Route 41.
Hill?
Wait a minute,
You
let me
sure
look
it was
at that.
Hill?
That's where I'm going. I got a letter like this.
Not certain it's wise to inform someone else that you are also attending a seedy, foreboding-ass hilltop castle mountain castle mansion. They might
and
become
this is Mrs.
suspicious.
Haycock. Yvette, will you go and check that dinner will be ready as soon as all the guests have arrived?
Be careful, that cook has a chip on her shoulder. It's not for the food.
It's frightened.
Where did you get a car capable of experiencing fear? It's the same place they got the lumber and the materials to construct this house. And angered Thor, the god of thunder, somehow.
What a godforsaken place.
Are you kidding me? Gods all over. Oh, what a lecherous cat.
Professor Plum. And Miss Scarlet, I didn't realize you were acquainted.
We've learned.
He was making inappropriate, foul, lascivious advances toward my bottom.
May I present
Mister
Professor
Lamb
Plum
for being
and Miss
acquainted.
Scarlet?
Don't toast me.
Of course, since
Would
you've
you-
just been addressed by a pseudonym, you'll have realized that nobody here is... dinner. I'm sorry. A little accident.
It just like lifts the hand like, here, hold my drink while I wipe you down. This is a
You'll
fox.
find your names beside your places.
My coat
Please
is a
be seated.
fox. I'll take that. You serve from the left, Calpurnia.
You like Kipling, Miss
Is
Scarlet?
that a crack?
Sure, I'll eat anything.
that another crack?
Shark's fin soup, madame.
So is this for our host? No, sir. For the seventh guest, Mr.
Rapid
Bobby.
fire.
I thought Mr. Bobby was our
Subtext of
host.
all reality entertainment information has a propensity
is
for
our
conveying
host?
rapid-fire, cascading series of statistical, analytical, information
I
adjusting
don't want to start.
comments.
Well,
and
it's
humor.
too
Womp boy. What did you have in mind, dear?
Is that supposed to imply there's something specific or something uncouth, not on the up and up, as it might be referred to colloquially, going on? Speaking of, the beep are you all staring at? Look at the flasks, like an Erlenmeyer, fancy crystal Erlenmeyer flask for everyone's beverages. Are they drinking blood?
You say you are used to being a hostess as part of your husband's work?
Yes, it's an integral part of your life when you are the wife of a...
The bridge.
Tell me, dear.
What is with it?
Forgive my
Derriere's in
curiosity,
this
Mr.
film.
Body, but did your...
It's not a dwarven bastion,
out,
it's a
man.
wooden
Why
door.
not? It's all-
For some considerable time, all of you have been paying what you can afford, and in some cases more than you can afford, to someone who threatens to expose you. And none of you know who's blackmailing you.
How do you pay more than you
Oh,
can afford?
please, I've never heard anything so
Taking out a
ridiculous.
loan?
There's nobody could
What
blackmail
did you
me.
tell
My
the
life
bank?
is an open...
As everyone here is in the same boat, there's no harm in my revealing some details. And
There
my
isn't?
instruction... How then do you justify taking bribes in return for delivering your husband's Senator Peacock's vote to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There is nothing wrong with that.
Not if it's publicly declared.
What is your definition of wrong?
But if
Not me.
you're not being blackmailed,
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right.
But I'm Irish.
But I did what I'm being blackmailed for.
what did you do?
Well, to be perfectly frank, I run a specialized hotel and a telephone service which provide gentlemen with the company of a young lady for a short while.
Oh, yeah?
That's what you call Frank? It's going to be one of the vaguest...
I don't. I came into money during the war when I lost my mommy and daddy.
It doesn't say that in the file.
Mrs. White, you've been paying our friend the blackmailer ever since your husband died under
Our
shall we say,
friend.
mysterious circumstances.
Ah! Why is that funny? I see. That's why he was lying on his
Oh
back.
my goodness, she's on
I
drugs.
didn't kill him.
No, that's
Then
not a
why are
cigarette.
you
That,
paying the
that cigarette's
blackmail?
laced with
I don't
crack.
want a scandal.
That cocaine.
We had had a very humiliating
There's a crackhead.
He had threatened to kill me in public. Why would he want to kill you in public?
I think she meant he threatened in public to kill her.
Oh, well, now that
Is that
you've
his
altered
final
the
word on that?
arrangement of words, that
The
elucidates
pretty
perfectly
final,
as to the
wouldn't you
meaning.
say? Well, evening at the movie.
Synchronized
You
leg
make him?
crossing.
What's the matter?
I have something to say.
Are there illusionists that make themselves
I'm not going to wait
disappear
for Wadsworth
erroneously?
here to unmask me.
Irrevocably?
I work for the State Department, and I'm a homosexual.
He looks as if he didn't know that.
I feel no personal shame
Is he
or guilt
reading these
about
not
this.
long from exposing
but
this
I must keep it a
exculpatory
secret
or
or I will lose my
incriminating
job on
information?
security grounds. Thank you.
My name was Mr. Green. And I'm a homosexual. Like, oh, well,
It
not
just
gonna-
leaves Mr. Body.
Wait! The police are coming!
Oh,
No, my career is very
Oh, gee,
good.
where's the cabs? Is this person mistaken? Oh, he's got a gator suitcase. This is something of a guy who came prepared.
Open.
Why not?
Great. More instructions and
I
propositions.
enjoy getting presents from
involving
strange
revealing
men.
things. Then why did you open it? With the sarcastic implications to say that you like
Candlestick.
receiving presents from strange men, then presumably you
What's
don't.
this for?
Then why open it? If you do like receiving presents from strange men, crack addict. Why? A noose. No words being said. I'm so confused. A pipe? A wrench. Aha! We're to become plumbers. Oh, maybe taxi drivers? Hey, why does he get a gun? A dagger.
In your hands, you each have a lethal weapon.
This is bull. Beep! I want a gun. Give me a gun. That guy's got
If you
two
pronounce
big
me-
guns.
The only way to avoid finding yourselves on the front page is for one of you to kill Wadsworth. Now,
So turn off the lights? How that would obstruct them from destroying Is that conducive to murder, turning out the lights?
Stand back! Come here! Let me
I
see.
don't think crowding around him is going to suffocate him.
He's dead!
What?
You
Oh, who
just
had the
sniffing?
gun?
I did!
Then you shot him.
I didn't!
Well, you had the gun. If you didn't shoot him, who did?
The question. Decor.
Maybe he was poisoned!
Comes to that conclusion not long after this one is consumed.
know anything.
You're not certain
Sit down.
what was poisoned. How do you know it was that particular beverage? Could have been anything that you've been consuming throughout the time that you've
Was the
spent
brandy
this
poisoned?
edifice consuming beverages and various accoutrements or commodities, edible, what do you call it?
It's like you never know.
Comestibles from this
Unless-
establishment.
Unless she dies too.
Oh, now you want to crowd around. What happened to giving people space? And you suspect that they're dead or in the process of being subject to mortal injury.
What?
I'm not sorry with the wrench.
You must have a
Yeah,
vacuum
that'll
in there.
fix
Oh, my
the
God, he's dead.
You're alive!
No thanks to you.
What do you mean?
You locked me up with the murder, you idiot.
So the murderer is in this room.
No, we.
What do you mean?
Where?
Where? Here.
What do you mean? He looks by the
No,
door.
looking.
Come back to the study with us.
With the murder.
There is safety in numbers, my dear.
And in a wrench. Oh, that's better, I suppose. He shook a wrench around. See, this is why he believes that that wrench is going to solve all of his problems. The door's locked, hit it with a wrench. Somebody's frightened, shake the wrench around.
No indication of how he died.
I'm surprised when incipients to this,
This
they
is
say,
absolutely
we need to
terrible.
find the killer and
It's
search
not
him
what
out.
I intended.
He doesn't just shake the wrench and throw the wrench down the
Not
hallway.
like you.
She too is being blackmailed by this odious man who now lies dead before us.
If he's dead, then why
He
is he still
hated my
odious?
wife.
Of course, he had to sit on the...
But this is ridiculous. If he was such a patriotic American, why didn't he just report us to the authority?
He decided to put his information to good use and make a little money out of it. What could be more American than that?
Amoral
What was your role in
opportunists.
all?
An American tradition.
I was a victim too. At least my wife was. She had friends who
I
were
was a victim. Well, my wife was a victim. Ah, do you want to know how I got these?
socialists.
Well, we all make mistakes.
What was that? Go back.
Socialists.
McCarthy. When did McCarthyism start? Wasn't that in the 60s?
Well, we all make mistakes.
Where did you pull that out from? Don't give me your chest rag. He takes it.
But Mr. Body threatened to give
You
my
have
wife's
pink
name
eye
to the
now.
house un-American. The suicide of my wife preyed on my mind and created a sense of injustice in me. I resolved to put Mr. Body behind bars. It seemed to me the best way to do it, and to free all of you from the same burden of blackmail, was to get everyone face to face, confront Mr. Body with his crimes, and then
Murder him.
turn him over to the police.
Well, everything is explained.
Whoa! Puff and smoke.
I didn't do it!
Somebody help me, please.
I didn't do
Somebody
it.
help
I
me,
said so.
please!
No, I'll stand near you. Just stand back.
Oh.
Don't touch it! That's evidence.
He says, "Don't touch it.
find
It's
out who did
evidence."
this.
And
We
then
can't
he
take
immediately
fingerprints.
grabs the handle.
How can you make jokes at a time like this?
It's my defense mechanism.
Some
Against
defense. If I
what?
was the killer, I would kill you next.
Oh.
If. Come on, there is only one
face of
authentic
him
killer
being
here,
an
and it's certainly not
apprehension
me.
of
It's
murder.
her. With the dagger, anyway. It was you, Mrs. Peacock, wasn't it?
Yes, but I put it down.
Where?
In the study.
Where?
I don't know.
Where?
Before I paid, after I paid. I
Before
don't know.
I faked that, I've
But if
completely
you-
lost track of the chronological precedent of progression archetype scheme at this point.
I suggest we take the cook's body into the study. Why? I'm the butler. I like to keep the kitchen tidy.
Well, we don't have to participate in your OCD. Cuidado. Yes, we do.
Look! What? The body's gone!
What are you
That one's hit
staring
the
at?
deck.
Nothing.
Is that a human
No,
being
like-
they're
What do you
dragging?
mean?
They have
Nobody.
to actually drop
Nobody,
a,
that's what we
a
mean.
profligate,
Mr.
a
Body's body
prodigious
is gone.
human being
Maybe
who
he
might
wasn't
mean-
dead.
He was.
We should have made sure.
How? By cutting his head off, I suppose.
That wasn't called for.
Yes, it was.
Maybe Mr. Body killed the cook.
Yes.
How?
Now that he's making the stunned croak noises of ineffective
Well, if you'll
computation
excuse
and
me, I
deduction.
have to,
Release the arms of
is there
defeat.
in the girls' room in the hall? Oui, oui, madame. No, I just want to powder my nose.
In the midst of murder, I've got to look good. That's suspicious. She's leaving. She's going to kill somebody.
Oh, no. Nobody can get into that position.
Sure they can. Let me show you.
Get off me.
Oh, get off! Can we discuss what you... I guess not.
All right, I am. I'm shouting, I'm shouting, I'm shouting.
No, that thing did not move on its own. That's some straight-up ball-like thing suspended away from nearby objects and forces by super-powered entering the air fractus where PK placeholder superconducting arc lightning macro quantum or fine-scale balls.
Okay, put the corpses on the
Poltergeist
sofa.
murder mansion shtick going on here.
Tip her forward over the arm.
The geometry of corpse ambulation. Wonderful. Good
Now,
night.
Mr. Body.
Hands all over a rump. What exactly does liver mortis setting? Hands
Now.
on a rump again.
Nope.
Call me a rumpa Pete.
Don't have access to the
His eyes
guns.
were
All of
disconcerting.
us.
Just checking.
Everything all right?
Yep, 2 corpses. Everything's fine.
Well, in comparison to
Anybody
the
else want a whiskey?
unpleasantness,
Yeah.
to the unpleasantness of the nightmare generator mathematical architect.
All right, look, pay attention, everybody.
Information exhibiting spectacle of the undead.
Wadsworth, am I right in thinking there is nobody else in this house?
No,
Then there is someone else in this house.
no, sorry. I said no, meaning yes.
No meaning yes? Look, I want a straight answer.
It
Is
means
there
it's no,
someone
there
else
isn't.
or isn't there? Yes or no?
No.
No, there is or no, there isn't.
At this
Yeah.
point, it's very clear that he's not going to be able to effectively or refuses to make inferences
Don't you
based
think
on
you should get
colloquial
that man out of the
implications.
house before you find
I don't care. That guy doesn't matter. Let him stay. Lock
He
up for
doesn't?
another half
What
an
about the
hour.
suspicion?
The police will be here by then, and there are 2 dead bodies in the study.
Shout it at the top of your
Well, there is split up into pairs. Pairs? Yes. Wait a minute. Suppose that one of us is the murderer.
Is that
If
the
we
guy
split
from
up
Back
into
to the
pairs, whichever
Future?
one.
Turn my back to you. I'm gonna alternate the elevations to
Ready?
conceal
The two
which
shortest
ones are the
together?
longest.
The next 2 shortest together, agreed? And I
Not
suggest
that
the
they're
2 shortest
positioning,
sets
not
the cellar and
necessarily
so
that
on
the
up.
positionings of the parts of the exterior of the matches relative to the parts of the exterior of other matches and the parts that extend from the bottom of your hand won't give it away. I guess we're going to be alone together after all. The murderer. What if there are 3 murderers?
Are you afraid of a fate worse than death?
No, just death, isn't that enough?
No. Ta-da! Broken. You said all the windows had bars. I know. And it's a bit to this event would say that you thought you'd break open the cupboard. If you thought you could break open the cupboard, why do you think that would obstruct someone from gaining the weapons? I suppose not without making noise.
I've been shot. I've been shot.
Why are you standing near the door and sipping to someone, sipping to you imploring
Why
them so
are you shooting
vehemently
that
to
thing at
open
us?
this door
We'll get you
and
out.
hearing other
You know, you
gunshots,
could have killed us. I could have been killed.
shoving a person with
I
a gun?
can't take any more scares.
Is that a scare? What did that mean? You couldn't take it? Does that mean you're just gonna sit down?